Welcome! Today we're going to have a short session based on the Sun Salutations and how we can build strength in our entire body. I truly believe 5 Sun Salutations can really help your whole body change. So we're going to start out with some half Sun Salutations. I'm going to show you a variety of different methods that we can use to make it more accessible for everyone, and then we'll get into a little bit of a warrior flow. So a really short session today, but really effective. So let's take a moment, connecting to our footwork. Traditional method is bringing the feet together. I really want to encourage you to find what works for you. I find it to be more comfortable to have the feet shoulders width apart. Maybe that's my little bit of Tai Chi practice coming in, but this is what feels good. Remember to find the center of your footwork as we start in these half Sun Salutations. This is really important since our feet are going to be connected to the ground the whole time. Nice soft knees, relaxed lower back, and let the shoulders hang down. We're going to flow with our breath. So we're going to inhale and draw the arms up. We can even look up. Exhale, fold forward from the hips. Relaxing, maybe bending into the knees, head hangs down. Then we're going to look up and out. So we bring the hands to the shins. We have a nice flat back and straight legs. And then on the next exhale, we fold forward again. Inhaling, we'll come all the way up. Squeezing the glutes, the core, everything, arms come overhead. And then release. Now the first time I brought my hands forward, you can also bring them out to the side as you fold, completely up to you. So inhale, arms come up. Exhale, hinge forward from your hips. Maybe bend into the knees, relax the head down. And then on your inhale, straight back, straight legs, hands on the shins, looking up. Exhale, relax and fold forward, letting everything hang down. Next inhale, all the way up. Exhale, return. Relaxing through. We're going to do one more, just bringing energy through the body, getting used to that flow. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale, flat back, looking out. Exhale, relax everything down. Inhale, come all the way up, looking up. Exhale, return. All right, great work. So now we're going to move into a full Sun Salutation. There's a variety of methods we can use. The first method I'm going to show you is going directly from a plank into the movement called downward facing dog. This will help us transition smoothly. Again, it's about making it accessible for you and how you feel. So I'm going to show you some modifications. We're going to go through about 5 of them. And then the last one is going to be a full traditional Sun Salutation. So completely up to you, choosing the option that works best for you and just building on your practice according to how you feel. So let's turn to the side. Again, you could put feet together. You could separate them. From here, we're going to complete just like we were. So we inhale, arms come up. Exhale, we fold forward. Inhale, look up and out. Exhale, bend into the knees and ground your palms. Inhale, step back to plank, 1 foot at a time. Exhale, lift the hips. Downward facing dog. As you're here, pedal the feet back and forth. Finding a little bit of a stretch. Think about the space between your feet. As you look back, are your feet hips distance apart? Are your palms spread nice and wide into the mat? And can you tilt your hips a little bit further up towards the sky? From here, we're going to step or walk the feet forward. So just walking nice and slow. You can bend into those knees, lift the palms as you come up. We'll take an inhale and look up and out. And then we'll exhale and fold forward. Inhale, come all the way up, arms overhead. Exhale, return. Great. So that's one method that we can use for our sun salutation. Now, here's another method. Completing that same inhale up. Exhale, fold. You can even bend into the knees here. Inhale, we always do a flat back. Exhale, we ground the palms. You could walk the feet back here. Back to your plank. Drop to the knees. You could relax the feet and then come into child's pose for a few breaths. This is a great way. Make it an active one. Reaching out with those arms, shooting the hips towards the heels. And then we'll come up to our tabletop. Then we'll curl back our toes so we can lift up to downward dog for a breath. Lifting those heels off the ground, hips to the sky, and then walk the feet forward. Nice and slow. Inhale, flat back. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale all the way up. Exhale, return. So, taking a little bit of a break there. Great option, okay? Now we're going to do 3 more. Again, that last one's going to be a full sun salutation. So, choosing the option that works best for you. We're focusing on alignment. Inhale, arms come up. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale, flat back. Exhale, ground the palms. Step or walk back to a plank and then lower to the knees. Relax the feet and then lower down. Try to keep the elbows in. Maybe it's a little bit and then you fall down to the ground. Then you do a little cobra. So baby cobra, lifting the heart. Keep those elbows in. Then push back to tabletop. Curl back those toes and then lift the hips for downward dog. Taking a couple of breaths. Lift the hips to the sky. Maybe you pedal the feet. Check hips, knees, and ankles in alignment. Feel the pressure on the foot even from the big toe side to the little toe side. And then step or walk the feet forward. Nice and slow. Bending. Bringing those hands up. Inhale, flat back. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale all the way up. Exhale, return. Probably starting to feel a little bit of heat building in your body. So let's do it again. Inhale, arms up. Here's one more variation. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale, flat back. Exhale, bending and ground. Step or walk back. Lower to the knees. Drop down nice and slow and then lift the chest and put the feet on the ground. Here, try to get your thighs off the mat. Push out of the arms. Now relax, curl, and lift. Deep breaths. Use downward dog as a moment to rest. Think about creating this triangle with your body. Can you lift higher? Do you want to pedal? Do you want to lift the heels even more, bringing that focus to the lower back? And then again, step or walk forward. Inhale, flat back. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale all the way up. And then return. So we're getting closer and closer to that full sun salutation. Each method has something to offer. Now we're going to do a full sun salutation. Remember, if this is difficult, this takes a long time to work up to. If you've had any sort of injury, if you've had any sort of life events happen that might affect your body, take it easy. Choose the method that works best for you at this point in time. Give yourself grace, enjoy your practice, and don't push yourself past 70%. Remember, your body will naturally begin to open, okay? We're going to do one full sun salutation, full plank, full cobra into downward dog for the full 5 breaths, okay? Now, taking it with grace and giving that smile to carry us through, we're going to inhale, arms come up. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale, flat back. Exhale, ground the palms, step back to plank, and then lower down. Inhale, lift the heart, push out of the arms. Exhale, curl back the toes, lift the hips, downward facing dog. Remember, hands are shoulders width apart, push out of the arms, lift the heels, find that weight behind the big toe and the little toe. So play around with the knees. How does it affect the weight in your feet? Again, maybe you pedal back and forth. Your goal is to have that space between your feet so they're about hips distance apart. One more nice deep breath here. And again, you could walk forward or you could step forward. So stepping, lean forward, bring one foot up, other foot comes to meet it. Inhale, flat back. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale all the way up. Exhale, return. You did it, okay? 5 awesome sun salutation variations. So building on that, let's check in on our warriors. We're going to talk about alignment. We're going to flow through number 1, number 2, and see how we feel, okay? From here, I want you to take a step back. Now, the length of your stance completely is based on how you feel at this point in time. The front foot is going to be straight. This is the most basic requirement. The back foot should be about 45 degrees. This allows our knees to be in line with our toe direction. Knee over ankle. You could be on one line. You could have 2 lines to help with stability. It's completely up to you. This is a great warrior stance. This is as well. You can also push yourself to sink lower. Remember to feel the weight in both of your feet. So don't let this knee turn in, hips turn forward. If you're going to do that, come into the lunge variation, okay? Come so that both hips are forward, that knee is tracking in line with the foot, and then the torso will naturally be straight. In the traditional method, we're turning open with our hips, but the turn is going to come from our torso. So we're going to lift the arms up. Remember to keep the shoulders down and then turn. So again, don't turn and let everything tweak in. Try to keep that lower body open and turn from the middle and lower back area. As you're here, relax those shoulders a little bit more. Tuck the tailbone down. Push out of the legs, nice and strong. Keeping in mind, again, this is a great variation. One more nice deep breath here. Now we're going to open into number 2. We simply turn our bodies to the side and we let the arms float down. Now, if you feel any tension in the arms, just turn those palms to the sky, okay? We're going to open up our back foot a little bit. Do not pass straight, okay? Our knee does not like that. Let's keep it forward a little bit so that knee is tracking. Think about your hips. Tuck them, straighten them out, sit up nice and tall wherever you are. The big thing here is that front knee will typically come in. Let's see if you can open it. And then you can keep your head neutral, or you can turn and look down the front arm. Now remember, every variation is a great variation. It's completely up to you to make it your own. Okay, we're going to release, we're going to turn, and we're going to go to the other side. So maybe you shimmy the feet, you step a little bit, whatever it means for you to get there, okay? This is all about you and how you feel. So turning to the other side, front foot is straight, back foot is 45 degrees. Again, hips are open about 45 degrees as well. Check. Okay, have them kind of level, and think about turning from the torso. So if your knee is over your ankle, it'll be hard to lift your toes. If it's too far, you can lift your heels. So how can you find the in-between? That's the goal here. Same thing in the back foot. If you turn your hips forward, the weight falls into the arch. Again, choose a lunge. Instead, heal your body. Okay, this is why we practice. We're not here for anything but healing, making it our own and moving in a way that feels good. Let's bring those arms up overhead and then turn. Make sure those shoulders are down. Did you bring your hips with you, or are they still open? And you're turning from that middle lower back area. We're going to take a couple of more breaths here. Relax everything down. Check in. How do your feet feel? This is our warrior stance. We should feel strong and stable in the legs. Ready? Open up those arms. Open up the back foot. Again, this is a great stance. This is a great stance, okay? The goal is to make it your own. So palms turn up to the sky. Check in on that knee. Keep it in alignment, even here, okay? Keep your knee in line with your foot. Reach those arms out. Find your center balance. And then, if it feels good, turn your head. Look down that front arm. Feel stable from side to side. So finding level, not leaning. Check in on those hips. 2 more breaths. Okay, now we can do a sun salutation from here. But remember, make it appropriate for your body. So coming forward, you can relax the arms if you'd like. Bring the feet together. We'll do 1 sun salutation. Inhale, arms come up. Exhale, fold. Choosing the variation that works best for you. Inhale, flat back, looking up and out. Exhale, ground the palms, bend the knees, stepping back to plank. You can lower down or simply lift the hips, downward facing dog. Take a few breaths, moving nice and slow, lifting your hips a little bit more. Maybe you're still pedaling the feet. Maybe you're just focusing on that lift and pushing out of the shoulders. This will be our final sun salutation for this session. And then we'll walk or step the feet forward. So again, nice and slow. Coming up to that flat back. And then exhale and relax down. Inhale all the way up. Exhale, return. All right, great practice. That is not easy. Okay, that's why it is such a whole body workout, even in a short amount of time. I hope you enjoyed today's session. Always feel free to reach out with any questions. I'm here to help heal your body and focus in on that alignment, so please let me know. Thank you again for joining me. I hope you have a wonderful rest of your day.